we are going to set up the Artline trainers. There are two of these on the back shelves. They come in these big blue bins. Inside you'll find one part that's for the actual task trainer, and the hand may or may not be on it, but if not, you'll find just the arm and the skin that goes inside of it. You'll find that just in the bin. If you need to put the skin on, the part for the actual arterial line has two skin pieces. One of them is nice and smooth, and then one of them has kind of a beveled edge. Those go into each other with the little opening on the same side, and that opening goes over this tubing here, and that's what causes the arterial pulse that people aim for when they're putting in an arterial line. So that pops right over the top of that. And then you have the arm, you have the square of the arm goes over where that beveled part of the skin is, just like that. And it's ready to go on this part. Other things you need are the two tubing pieces that will be in the bin as well, and the actual motor part of the mannequin. When you're setting this up, make sure you have a lot of chucks around and underneath, because it is kind of a messy system. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna hook up the task trainer to the actual motor. How you do that is you take your tubing and you're going to hook up the tubing based on the colors. So one of the tubing has two red pieces, the other tubing has two black pieces, and then both the motor has a black and a red spot, and the arm has a black and a red part. So you hook up red to red and black to black. And then you're going to actually put in the fluid that you need. This cup with the half cap will also be in the blue container. You'll fill that with blood just from the fridge in the dry skills lab. Fill it like 3/4 of the way full. Just about like that. And then you're gonna pop it into the back of your system here. You wanna put all 3 tubes that are in the back here hovering over or inside of the plastic container. One of the tubes is going to suck up the blood and push it through the system. The other is going to be where it drains after it goes all the way through the system. And then this really short tubing is when blood comes out of the tubing that's inside the arm here and gets kind of caught in the task trainer. That's where it drains out of there. So all of these need to be kind of over this to make it a less messy system, but note that it's probably still going to cause a little bit of a mess just because that's the type of thing it is. So once that's on there, you can kind of pop on the little half top to help with spilling. And then you can turn, you have to just plug in the cord to the motor part, and there's a little power button. Turn that on. You'll start to hear and see that blood is being sucked in through the tubing. It's going to go into this motor system and then out this tubing here to go back into the mannequin. Once you see it flowing out of the port on the mannequin side, you can turn this off until you need it for the actual sim that you're setting up for. But otherwise, that's how you set it up.